Alright, YouTube, so I have two containers in here in front of me, should I say, that I plan on re-amending so I can plant these potatoes. These are blue Arctic. I don't know how to say that, but it's blue potatoes. And I have two soil amendments over here. And I don't remember what were in these containers, so I guess we'll find it together. Right now, it's just weeds and some seed I tried to grow, but decided didn't want to grow that well. Actually, spinach in this one, and a little bit of cilantro. There's a little bit of lettuce on this one, and this one's definitely a weed. But yeah, let's get into this. Whoa, this one has a nice root system for things I barely grew in here, so it's kind of funny to see. This bottom part should be mostly worm castings because where I grabbed this container from, there was worms all over the bottom. So hopefully it was better soil than it was before, but to be honest, I couldn't tell you. It looks nice though. This is where most of the roots came from. If you're able to see the roots in the first place. I think this one's mostly sand, because this one's pretty heavy. Oh, oh yeah, definitely it's just mainly sand. I don't even know what this is. I think I buried an old shirt in here. See all the roots? It's preventing something growing. Either from preventing it from going into the ground or something growing into this container. I couldn't tell you which one. By the way, today is February 13th, so it's one day before Valentine's Day. So if you celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. If you don't, uh, today when I upload this video, it'll be a great time to start planting potatoes. I'm doing it a day early just because I want to have this video ready for you guys. But other than that, it just depends on where you live and how cold the weather's still getting. Like for me, today it's gonna freeze again, and it's gonna freeze until like Thursday, I think. I think Thursday is about our last day of freeze, and then we're starting getting consistent 40s. It's not freezing temperature, but it's still not warm enough where you want to take your like peppers, tomatoes, potatoes outside. But since these don't, since these potatoes don't have roots or anything, I think it'll be fine. Now I'm just gonna mix all this together.
I definitely tell my first one was mostly compost, or the second container was mostly sand. And it's making it really heavy and making it hard to move. So I guess we'll see how this works as a potato growing medium. Keep finding plants.
Okay, so it's nice and mixed up to the best of my abilities. So let me bring it close and show you how I plant these potatoes. So I'm just gonna fill it up a little bit. Hopefully mixing the sand and the compost that was previously in here will make it so it's a lot easier to carry around. Because that sand alone was just heavy. And right now, we're just gonna amend it. I'm using bone meal to add more phosphorus and a little bit of calcium. And how much do I put? I just put my own handful, so whatever that is for you, that should be fine. And my favorite fertilizer is Dr. Earth. This is the 222 all-purpose fertilizer. Um, whatever fertilizer you use, it should be fine. Or whatever you like for your potatoes. This is just what I like to use in general. If you know Dr. Earth, it has a inoculant in here also, so I don't have to worry about like mycorrhizae or anything like that. And you just want to stretch it in. And that's just the bottom layer. We'll worry about the top later. Or not at all until it starts growing. Until the potato starts growing. You can see this one, the chit is starting to come out of the bag for the aeration. So I have to be careful with how I take this potato out. I guess we'll worry about the potato a second, because this one was not stuck, so we could put this one in. And this blue potato only comes with 2 potatoes, so that's why I'm only doing 2 containers. If it came with more, I'd do more, but I want to try to save these seeds, save these potatoes for seed later on the year or for next year. So these won't be a crop that I'm growing to feed my family or whatever. It's just try to save seed. I have some Yukon Golds that I also bought, seed variety and store-bought variety that I'll be planting into the ground, and that will be potatoes I use to grow for eating, for home use, family use, whatever. Just making sure it's all even. And if I had any, I would put mulch right on top of this, but I don't, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm not gonna water this until I start seeds. Well, until I start seeing the sprouts come up. Before then, watering it is not. There's just no point to it, because it doesn't have roots, and then you don't know if it's alive or not. So, like I said, today's February 13th, so I'll keep you guys updated on how these potatoes look. Well, that was the first one. I'm gonna do the same thing for the second one. So I'll probably make this part real quick for you guys, or skip it in general, because this potato, like I said, is stuck. And I'll show you where I'm gonna have them growing until I see sprouts. So yeah, I'm gonna amend it the same way, and I'll show you where I end up putting them, and that'll be it. All right, guys. Let me just okay, guys. So this is the name of the potato that I'm using. Uh, Someone help me how to pronounce that, because I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm just having it right here. This year we're gonna do my single seed challenge. Just we're gonna do it again. So I'll make a video when I do that again. Right now it's just growing a bunch of weeds. But yeah, these are the blue potatoes. I've got some mulch on it now, as you can see. And I mentioned earlier that you don't want to water it. But what if you have soil like mine that was just wet because of all the rain we had lately? It's fine. Don't add any more water though. Until you start seeing the sprouts from the potatoes, then you should start watering it. But before then, you don't need to water because it's not taking a lot of water. It has no roots. Same with zero water right now. But once it starts growing roots, that's when it starts taking water. And once you start seeing the green tops, you should start watering it because your soil might be dry at that point. But yeah, I amended both of these the same way, except for this one because I put a little bit of broke up eggshell in this one. So, people say you need a lot of calcium in your soil. And I know eggshells aren't really available to your soil, so I don't know if this one's going to do a lot better or a lot worse because of that. We'll see. So I guess this be experiment. One with eggshells, one without eggshells. The left one's with eggshells. I could put a blue tag on here, blue tape tag, to certify which one has calcium, which one doesn't. If you guys want me to do that, if not, it's fine. We can just remember that the left one doesn't, or I guess the white label is not on there, or not showing on the front at least. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Again, if you celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. If you don't, thank you for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next video. Peace.